Hey guys, I wanted to give some feedback on your cultural analysis essay. If you might want to take some notes on this. So this will be a little bit longer of a lesson, but highly important. It is very clear when you aren't watching these simple things that I put in all of these videos, such as don't bold your title. And then when you bold your title, that shows that you didn't, you're not watching the announcements, the videos, the lessons, utilizing the resources. And that so you're missing on really small things like that. So please make sure you're reading through all of the resources. You have to have proper format, Times New Roman, double spaced, 1-inch margins. Your title has to be centered. Like I said, no bold, no, you don't make it bigger. There's no extra space in between your paragraphs. So proper format. Next is you need to make sure, I'm going to talk about your source at the end, but you have to make sure that your paper is analytical. On a lot of your outlines that you submitted, I posted that you were not going in an analytical direction, but yet you submitted the same introduction with key points in your rough draft. So that was the point of me giving you feedback on an outline, is so that you could make changes before you wrote your whole paper. Sometimes revision is a lot more than just fixing a comma or moving a sentence around. Sometimes it's rewriting. If you do not have an analytical paper where you're actually analyzing something, then you will not be very happy with the outcome of the grade of this, because it has to meet the requirements of it being an analysis essay. This is not a research paper. We are using one source in body one. That is it. I don't want research in every paragraph. This is, you are analyzing it, and you're backing up one thing in one paragraph so we can get practice with research. It is not a research paper. So if you have research throughout your paper, then take it out. You only want it in that one paragraph. You also never want to put statements in that say, studies show, statistics prove, research shows, unless you're actually backing it up with the actual specific research, like one source, but you're only doing that once. So do not have those, that kind of is like a catch-all statement of research shows, so no statements like that. You also do not want any statements that say, in this essay, or I'm going to talk about in the following paragraphs, this essay aims to prove. You do not want any statements like that announce your intentions, so you will need to take all of that out. You're going to have 5 paragraphs with this. Some of you submitted some that have lots of paragraphs, lots of research. No, it is just a 5-body paragraph essay with one source used one time. Intro, body A, B, C, and a conclusion. That is what we're doing here. The only time that you have first person in this essay is in your conclusion. In your conclusion, right here, the first sentence should address why it's important, then address your role in society, your responsibility as a global citizen with this topic. That is why it has to be analytical. And then finally, this paragraph, write a sentence about the implication if it's not corrected or if more awareness is not brought to it. So if you don't read the directions here, you will miss out on a lot of the required elements. Like I said, that in-text citation, which I'm about to walk you through that. The elements in a conclusion that are required to be there. So on your citation, okay, you want to have the tagline. So let's just say, I'll make this bigger. All right, let's just say that right here, this is the information for my citation, okay? My author's Joe Blow, title, super cool title, page 55. So make sure that you do not just copy and paste over a 6-line direct quote, okay? If you're going to use a direct quote, then it needs to be no more than 2 lines, okay? Let me say that again. Your direct quote should be no more than 2 lines, all right? If it's super long, you need to summarize or paraphrase it. You cannot let that one source take over that entire paragraph. But here is how you would do it. Sorry. So this is exactly how you would do it. and make me a little smaller. Okay, in the article, super cool title, quotation marks. If your title's really long, let's say that it said super cool title, that keeps going and going and going and going and going, you would put, just like I have it, super cool title, ... and then the quotation marks. So, but note the last name, the page number, where the periods are, it needs to look like this. So have that tagline in front of it. You could put, according to author Joe Blow, it talked about super cool stuff, in parentheses, super cool title 55. Okay, that's how you're going to have to do it. On your works cited page, it has to start on its own page. Whoa, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. It has to start on its own page. It's works cited, and you have to center it. Okay, and you're only going to have the one source, one. So you're going to come back over here. Journal, so title goes in quotation marks. The journal title, wherever you got it from, is in italics. And then the next, like if you got it from EBSCO, and then so the rest of the information comes after that. Then you're going to do that hanging indent, right click, paragraph. Whoa, what did I do? Sorry. Paragraph. Why is it doing that? There we go. Paragraph, special, hanging, and see how it indents this over the bottom line. Okay, so you cannot just put www.website.com. There's more to it. There's more to it than just what's right in front of us right here. Right here, it's going to have more. It's going to come. You have to use either EBSCO or Google Scholar. Those are your only options. It's there. I promise you'll find a source. It's just going to take some time. And then you have the all the information where it comes from, the access date at the end, undo the blue, undo the underline of any website that you may use. But so I hope this helps. So just to recap, here's the big things. No first person anywhere but your conclusion. One source only, and that needs to be used in an in-text citation, just like what I did here in body 1. You also have to have a separate works cited page. Make sure you're following proper format. Do not have statements like studies show, statistics prove, or in this essay I'm going to talk about this. You will not have those in there. And lastly, you need to make sure that it is analytical. If you have any questions about anything, let me know, but I hope this helps.